Right, so to begin with then, just sit on your mats in a comfortable position. Cross-legged's good. Just sit tall, rest your hands on your knees. Close your eyes. Just tuck your chin in slightly, make sure your neck's nice and long. And then start to breathe in and out through your nose. So inhale through the nose. Draw the air right down to the bottom of the lungs, and then as you exhale, think about releasing all the tension around the neck, down in the shoulders, in the arms, in the face. Make sure you're not gripping onto your belly or gripping onto your pelvic bones. Just make sure everything's nice and loose and relaxed. And just take a few gentle breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then opening the eyes, we'll start getting some movement. So with your hands on your knees, what we're going to do first of all is start circling the body above the pelvis. So starting to make slow circles. As you inhale, you come forwards. As you exhale, you go backwards. As you come forwards, inhale. As you go forwards, exhale and squeeze your tummy in. So inhale, fill the belly with air. Exhale, squeeze out the air. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale, go the other way, changing directions. Inhale forwards, exhale, inhale, exhale. So this focuses on grounding and security in the body, making sure you've got your root chakra open, you're nice and grounded, gives you good connection to the earth, to family, and to your overall body. Do one more, inhale forwards, and then gently come to seated. Extend your left leg, and just place the right foot on the inside of the left thigh. We're going to do head, knee, toe pose. So Janu Shashasana. So keeping your back nice and straight and your leg extended. Hands on the floor. Take an inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, reach forwards with the chest. Keep the arms up, 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 as high as you can, as high as you can, as high as you can. Drop the hands down either side of the foot. Stop where you are. Take another inhale. Make sure you flex your foot so the toes are pointing to your face. Draw the belly in, elongate your spine. Exhale, walk the hands forwards a little further. Inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, inch those fingers forwards a little further. If you want to hold your foot, your leg, your shin, wherever your hands reach, do so. Inhale, lengthen one more time. Now draw the belly button in as well. And exhale, release your head down towards your knee. It doesn't have to touch your knee as long as it's relaxed and the neck is relaxed. Breathe deeply for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly come up. Bring the right knee up, straighten the right leg out, and then bringing the left knee up and opening out. That left knee, so the foot's against the top of the thigh. If you've got any knee pain, put the foot further down the leg. So flexing, this time the right foot, draw your belly in, make sure your back's nice and straight. If you put your hand on your lower back, just to make sure you're not slouching. Take an inhale, get the length. Take your arms up, And exhale, reach forwards with the chest. Keep your arms as high as you can, high as you can, high as you can, high as you can. Keep them up, 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 up. And then release the hands down either side of the foot. Take an inhale, lengthen, maybe inch the fingers forwards a bit. Exhale, release down. Inhale, lengthen, keep that foot flexing. Exhaling, releasing down. So if you can drop your knee and your quad muscles as well, which enable you to push the back of the leg into the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. One more inhale, hold your foot, leg or shin. And exhale, releasing the head down, breathing deeply. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the head up, inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Swap the legs over one more time. This time take the left leg out to the side. Keep the right leg tucked in. Take the left hand down the leg. You can either hook the toe or hold the ankle or knee, wherever that hand reaches. And then twist the body so you gaze over that right shoulder. Raise the right arm up and over, pulling with your left fingers, reaching over to the left hand side. Potentially stay there, or if you've got any more stretch, bringing that upper arm down to join the other hand, gazing under the armpit or up towards the fingertips, depending on the position that you're in. Hold for 5 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep that straight leg active, the foot flexing, the muscles in the quad pushing down, the stretch of that right arm so you feel the stretch through the ribs. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Inhale. Come up, and then we'll swap over to the other side. So right leg out, left leg in. Taking the right hand down the leg, hooking the toe or holding the leg. Twisting, gazing over the left shoulder. Reaching that left arm up and over this time, either staying in length in the side or reaching that hand over to join your other hand, gazing under the armpit. For 5 breaths. For 4, keep the foot flexed. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Inhale. Come up. Exhale. Bring the feet together. And just hook your feet. Walk your bottom as close to your heels as you can. Press your elbows against your thighs. Draw the belly button in, take an inhale. And exhale, start reaching the chest forwards, keeping the back straight and stop. So if you can open those legs a bit wider by pushing the sides of your feet together. Inhale, lengthen that back. Exhale, come forwards a little bit more. Keep looking straight ahead, keep thinking about rolling those shoulders back and keeping the pressure of the elbows on your thighs. Inhale, lengthen the back, and exhale, come forwards a little bit more. Hold it at your maximum stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Lifting up, exhale, bring the knees together. Take your arms out, keeping your feet on the floor, and then just roll your back down. Keep your chin tucked in, so you're lying on the mat. Place your feet underneath your knees and place your palms down on the floor. And then we're just going to tilt the pelvis up and down. So inhale, we're going to lift up, bringing the chest towards the chin. And then as we exhale, we're going to slowly lower the body down towards the ground. So look straight up. Just roll the shoulder blades under the back. Take an inhale to begin with. And exhale. And then on the next inhale, lifting the pelvis up, pushing down on the heels, pushing the thighs forwards, bringing the chest towards the chin. Stay there as you exhale. Inhale, lifting a little higher. And then gently exhale, release the spine back down to the ground. And we're going to repeat that for another 4 times. So inhale, lifting up. Exhale, stay there. Inhale, lift a bit higher. And exhale, release down. So this works on your second chakra, your Svadhisthana chakra, which is the one that deals with anything connected with water in the body. So inhaling, lifting again. And exhale. And also anything to do with reproduction. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, release back down. So do 2 more of those. Inhaling, coming up. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lift a bit higher. Exhale, come down. And then one more time. Inhale, lifting it up. And exhale. And inhale. And then gently exhale and lower all the way down. Draw the knees into the chest. Tightly flex the feet. Lengthen your right leg out. Keep the left leg pulled in. Take hold of the left foot with the left hand. And then pull the knee down towards the armpit, so you're in half a happy baby. Point the toes on the right foot and put your right hand on your right thigh to encourage the right leg to stay straight. And keep pulling on that left foot, bringing that knee down past the outer armpit towards the floor. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the left foot. Straighten out the left leg, bend the right leg, hug the right knee into the chest, first of all. Flex the right foot and then take hold of the right foot with the right hand. Left hand, left thigh. Pulling on that right foot, bringing the right knee down to the right armpit. Stretching through the left leg, keep your belly drawn in. Breathe deeply for 5 breaths. For 4, keep drawing down on that foot, drawing down on the knee. For 3, for 2, for 1. Bend the left foot and release the right foot to the ground. Place the left foot on top of the right thigh. Take your left hand through the left knee, interlace your fingers around the right shin. Take an inhale and exhale. Draw that right shin down. Lift the head up towards the knee. And then release the head down to the ground. Okay, so take an inhale. And then exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down and cross the legs, change sides. Right foot, left thigh, interlacing your hands around the left shin. Flexing both feet. If you can't reach the top of the shin, then put your hands under the leg, as long as you're in a comfortable position. Inhale. Exhale, drawing the left knee down towards the head, lifting the head up to the knee. Inhale, release. Down to the ground. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift. And inhale. Release, uncross the right foot. Hands behind the knees, and then start rocking your body backwards and forwards. Massaging the spine, loosen off the shoulders, and eventually come up to balancing on your bottoms. Straighten your legs, push your knees together, try to push your chest forwards, and place your hands under your knees to begin with. Hold it, release your hands, keep your knees pushing tightly together. Hold for 5, so now we're working on the third chakra. For 4, which is the belly chakra, or the Manipura chakra, which is the one where your solar plexus is, where you've got a masses of blood vessels and what they're called, nerve endings. For 3, 2, 1, cross the legs, straighten the back, hug the feet in towards the chest. Exhale, take the boat position again. Hold for 5, 4. If you want to extend your legs, you can straighten your legs. 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees into the chest. Take an inhale. And exhale, and again, straightening the legs or holding your legs at 90 degrees. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet down towards the mat. And then just sitting comfortably in a cross-legged position. Just going to twist the spine, so right hand, left knee, left hand behind the back. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then from the lowest vertebra, start twisting the spine all the way around, uncurling each of those vertebrae, getting space between the vertebra, twisting and gazing over the shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting a little more. And so on, inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist a little more. And then coming back to the other way, drawing the navel in, inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, start that twist, lowest vertebra, then all the way up the spine, one by one. The middle of the back, the upper back, the neck and the head. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. And then coming back to centre. So this is your solar plexus here, your belly. This is where you've got all of those blood vessels, all those synapses, all the nerves going throughout the whole of the body. And this is where you get all your energy and your strength from. So coming up now onto your left knee and your right foot in front of you. Hands on the right shin. Bend into the right shin. And then release your hands up. Tuck the toes under on the left foot. Keep the belly tight. And then see if you can straighten the back leg. You can keep the knee down if you wish. Hold it for 5, 4. Think about breathing into the belly. 3. Strong breaths for 2. And for 1. Lower the knee down. Bring the hands down. Bring that right foot back. And take the left foot forwards. And we'll repeat on the other side. So placing the hands on the left knee. Tuck the toes under. Bending into that left leg. When you're ready, think about straightening the right leg, releasing the hands, breathing deeply for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Coming down, hands to the floor, bringing your knees together, lowering your bottom to your heels, and just place your hands on your lap, close your eyes, take a couple of breaths. Just notice how the heart rate is. Now we're going to work moving up the spine towards the heart. So opening the heart out, stretching your hands onto the mat in front of you. Put your elbows flat on the mat, lift your bottom up, and then walk your knees back a tad. And stretching through the arms, lower your head down towards the ground. So you're in a puppy stretch. Breathe deeply into the belly. Take 5 deep breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up onto all fours. Walk your hands in until they're underneath your shoulders. Release your hips forwards. Press on your big toes so your toes are pushing down onto the mat. Maybe take your knees off the ground and then rolling the shoulders back and looking upwards. Focus the breath around the heart area. With an open mouth, breathe deeply for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Knees down, sit back, bottom to heels, and relax your head down onto the mat. Take a couple of breaths, deep breaths, feeling the back of the lungs, stretching your back ribs. And coming back up onto all fours, we come back into that upward dog position again, dropping the hips down, pressing on the big toes, maybe lifting the knees off the floor, pressing the shoulder blades backwards, gazing upwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, bottom to heels, and breathe. Dropping the hips forwards, shoulders back into your upward dog. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then finally, bottom to heels, head to the mat, breathe and relax. And then coming up onto all fours again. This time taking your hands off the ground, we're coming into a back bend, so now we're moving up to the throat. So the area for communication. Just roll your shoulders back. Now when we're doing this back bend, you can do it in a manner of ways. Start off with your hands just on your lower back, with your fingers facing upwards, if possible. If not possible, then hold on to your waist. The higher up you can get your hands, then the more of a back bend you will get. So think about keeping the thighs straight and pushing the thighs forwards. Okay, so roll the shoulders back, push those thighs forwards. Slowly start to curve the belly, the chest, and then release the head and breathe deeply into the throat for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Straighten up. Sit on your heels, release your hands, release your head to the ground. Take an inhale and exhale. And then come back up again. So if you'd like to take it a step further, start by tucking your toes underneath. Hands for everyone start on the waist. Push those hips forward, start getting the back bend, roll the shoulders back and down. If you feel comfortable, you can take your hands to your heels. Either that or keep them on your hips. And then taking the head back, breathe deeply for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bottom down, head down, hands by the sides, and relax. And then inhale, lift up. And then we move on to the third eye, which is the sixth of the chakras. So we're going to start off just with a downward dog. So lifting up your bottom, you can bend your knees alternately. So the purpose here is that the head is below the heart. So anything you can do to keep your head below the heart is good for this chakra. So this is where sort of anything that is instinctive happens without you thinking. So focus the breath between the eyes, or take the focus between the eyes, and just inhale and exhale as deeply as you can. If you want to stay still, you can just keep still. If you want to keep moving, keep moving. But just breathe deeply for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees down, cross your ankles over. Take your hands together in prayer in front of you. Lift your hands onto the nape of your neck. And lift your feet off the ground. So your knees are on the ground and your elbows are on the ground. And effectively you're supported on those 4 points. Your heart is still higher than your head. And just breathe deeply. Close the eyes. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. And one more breath in. And then releasing the hands down, walking the knees forwards, and then coming into a squat with your hands in prayer at heart centre. Adjust your feet to a comfortable position. The upper arms press against the insides of the knees. If it's uncomfortable at all, you can put a block underneath you and just raise your bottom up a tad. And so what we're going to do from here is inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, go down into a squat. And again, inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, go down into a squat. And one more, inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, back to a squat. And then one more, just finish standing. Bring your feet together. Release your hands down to the sides. And now we're going to come into a balance. So this moves us to the last of the chakras. We're going to do a tree pose. Now if you've got a wall and you haven't got good balance, you can lean near to a wall, just in case you want to hold yourself there. If you're happy with your balance, you can stay there. Now, we'll start with the left leg out first of all. Heel, either on the ankle, the calf, or the inner thigh. Hands in prayer. Find a spot, just look down your nose, focus on the spot on the floor. Keep that standing leg nice and straight. Keep the left leg opening out. When you're happy, just take the hands just above the head. And then think about relaxing the muscles in the face. Think about deepening the breath. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch your arms upwards. Bring them out to the sides, horizontal, palms down. And gently then release the foot and the hands to the ground. Shake out your legs, and we'll do the same on the other side. So this time standing on your left foot. Taking your right foot to the position that's good for you. And then finding that balance. And one side is bound to be better than the other side. If you can't find the balance, then maybe put your foot lower down. Don't fight it. We have good days, we have bad days. And balance is just one of those things that is very dependent on the state of mind. So taking the hands up above the head, keeping that standing leg strong, drawing the belly in, keeping your abs engaged, opening out the right leg, relaxing the face, breathing deeply for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, straightening the arms up, taking the arms out to the sides, palms down, and then releasing the leg and the hands down to the ground and shake out those legs. So coming back then, or preparing for this squat, taking your feet wide, bring your hands into prayer, take an inhale, exhale, sinking down into your squat, adjusting whatever you need to. Close your eyes. And just take a couple of deep breaths. And then take both hands behind you. Lower the bottom down. And come to a comfortable cross-legged position. And the next thing we're going to do sort of stimulates the electromagnetic field that we have around our bodies, so sometimes known as the aura. And all we're going to do is we're going to inhale as we take our arms up, palms together, turn the palms away from each other, exhale, and bring the arms down. You can start whenever you like, so inhaling, bringing the arms up nice and straight, reverse the palms, exhale, bring the arms down. And as you do this, close your eyes, inhale, arms up, and exhale, arms down. And in your mind, as you bring the arms up, you can say to yourself, Sat. And then as you come down, you can say Nam. If you like chanting, you can go Sa. Just keep that inhale as you come up, exhale as you go down, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, this time rest your hands on your knees. Just tuck the chin in slightly. And then releasing or uncrossing your legs. We're coming to lie down in Shavasana for the last couple of minutes. So chin tucked in and back round, you just roll yourself back down onto your mats. Straightening the legs out or resting your knees together, whatever is good for you. Arms by the sides of the body. Close your eyes. And just let everything go. Just focus on the breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. As you inhale the healing prana, take the focus to your feet. And then exhaling, releasing all the tension from your feet. Inhaling the healing prana, focusing on your legs. And exhaling, releasing all the tension from your legs. Inhaling the healing prana, focusing on the pelvic region, tummy. And exhaling, releasing tension from the pelvic region and the tummy, the lower back. Inhaling the healing prana, focusing on the upper back, chest, shoulders. And with every exhale, releasing tension from the upper back, chest and shoulders. Inhaling the healing prana, focusing on the neck, head and face. And exhaling, releasing all the tension from the neck, head and face. Inhaling the healing prana, focusing on your arms, hands, fingers. Exhale, releasing all the tension from the arms, hands and fingers. Inhaling the healing prana, focus on the eyes, the mouth, the tongue and the jaw. And then with every exhale, releasing all the tension from around the eyes. Let the lips part, the tongue drop from the top of the mouth. And then release the jaw completely and absolutely. And just spend the last couple of minutes breathing and relaxing with every exhale. Swasti prajabhyaha pariparayantam yarena margena mahim mahishaha ko brahmanabhyaha shubhamastanitiyam lokaha samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And then starting to breathe in deeper, breathing fresh prana into the lungs with every breath. Breathing deeper, feeling that energy flowing through to the fingers, hands, legs, fingers, ankles, feet and toes. Starting to get some movement in your fingers, movement in your feet. Maybe take a stretch, inhale the arms up above the head, push the heels away, lengthen the body. And exhaling, releasing off, hugging your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around the knees, hug your knees and rock sideways on your spine. And then either rolling over onto your side and then pushing yourself up to seated or rocking backwards and forwards and coming up to a comfortable seated position. Placing your hands in prayer, we'll finish the class with a single Om. You can join in if you wish, or you can just listen or hum it to yourselves. Inhaling to chant. Om. And taking the hands to the third eye, namaste. Lovely. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed relaxing lunchtime yoga. Pleasure. Next one's tomorrow.